why do you believe in God? I told him, you ever been hungry, but still ate? You ever been hurt, but still survived? You ever been broke, but still made it? That's God looking out. So
you don't have a testimony. And look at everybody in the Bible, and I'm going to leave you alone. Look at everybody who was tested, all the greats. Abraham, God told him to go, and he took his own son. You got to trust God to that point. It wasn't until the end where God said, Abraham, Abraham. He looked behind him, and he was like, I have your sacrifice, not your son. I just wanted to see if you was going to trust me. I just want to see if you was going to trust me or give up on me or curse me. Or Job, that's my favorite book in the Bible. I named my daughter Keziah because his daughter was named Keziah. Job was tested how many times? And he never gave up on God. I lost everything twice, but I never gave up on God. Because I knew he had me. I just had to, it was necessary. It's necessary. So don't you give up your faith.
Faith the size of a mustard seed.
The faith the size of a mustard seed, young lady.
Even a half a mustard seed.
Come on, baby. Don't you give up your faith.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me, Jay Black.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning, at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. May 7th, Wednesday morning, Takeover Legends. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Jay Black will join us shortly. We may have to send him a text. You never know. Good morning. Oh, man. All right, before we get to the good mornings, we got things to do. We got Trump fact checked. We got Amani's Here's the Thing at 8 o'clock. Man, a whole bunch of stuff going on. Whole bunch. Rocking out the day. Shout out to each and every one of you who wake up with us every single morning, Tuesday through Friday. I should say Tuesday through Friday. We don't do Mondays because I'm on with Jonesy in the morning on 94.7 The Block. So let's get to these good mornings. Let's see who is present. Let's see who was first up to bat, and that would be Miss Clark. Miss Clark, what up, girl? She said, present. Good morning, everybody. Jeanette up in here, present. Yeah. How's it going, Miss Clark? Everybody going back and forth. I like putting y'all up here because y'all support. Y'all deserve to have your comments up here. Good morning, Miss Clark. Good morning, Miss Parker. Good morning, Sam. What's up? Let's Sean. What up, friends around the city? Miss Parker hit it up with the present. Yeah. Yeah, people. I see it. I see it. I see it's nice and uniform now. Present. Oh, present, Miss Parker. Everybody. What we got? Got Sean, got that. Kirsten, what up? Nikki White Chocolate, what up? Good morning, Ashley. Newman is in the building. That prom's coming up, or did it happen? Should be coming up. It just started May, so it shouldn't have happened yet. Nikki Sam, what's up to everybody? Good morning, Trendsetter. What's good, Trendsetter? Trendsetter is now our production leader. He's head of productions. He don't get paid to do it, but he's the head of productions. Nobody gets paid. It's head of productions. Lastly, Nikki, I hope you slept well last night. I hope you got some sleep. I know you were struggling with that. Yeah. Asha, what up, boo? What's going on over there? What's popping? Hey, trying a little better. I went to bed at a reasonable time last night. Thanks for asking. Good. That's why you alert and you awake. We still know how you're watching. Jeanette over here rocking. Good morning. Glad your week you rested. Okay. I think there was a miss. That was a little typo. LaShawn, right back at you. I'm still trying to figure out this field trip. Where we gonna go? Where we gonna meet? I know y'all need time. Ash, what's going on? What's going on there? President, hello, take over Legend Fam. Shelly. Dun. Shelly, what up? Dun. As Miss Parker, I did. Not sleeping is the worst. Not sleeping is horrible. Especially when you can't turn your brain off and your brain's like chung. Oh, wait a second. The prom did happen. And one of your young kings won prom king. Oh, well, all right. Well, how about this? If you have time, I know you're about to post. Maybe I'll just take it off your Instagram. But if you want to send us some pictures, DM me some pictures so we can celebrate it. If you feel like doing it. I know you're a very private person. If you feel like doing it, we'd love to celebrate the prom king. Dun. Ladies and gentlemen, in the announcement of the prom king. That's gotta be dope. Wow, congratulations. Never give up your faith in God. Never, I say never. That's what's up. Wow, everybody congratulate our FBI agent / CIA agent / undercover cop / the most secretive person in the chat, in the Takeover legendary family. The Ashley Newman is the mother of a prom king. I know he was feeling himself, and that's a beautiful thing. I ain't mad at that. Look at us. Look. One of our Takeover Legend siblings, children, or family members, and made prom king, getting around it today. That is super dope. Tawana Coleman, Tawana, Ashley Newman's son was a prom king last night. Let's go. Let's motherfucking go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a beautiful moment. I guess you had to wait to find out. Did he call you from the prom? Did he text you from the prom? Did y'all know there was a chance? Yes, God is so great. Never give up your faith in God. Never. Oh, that's dope for real. I'm happy for you, Ashley, in real life. Craig's in the building. We ain't seen Craig in a minute. Craig, where you been? Hey, Craig, Ashley's son won prom king. Just want to let you know, Ashley's son, we got a king. We got royalty among us now. We got a mother to a king. Prom king. That's dope. That's really nice. I do wonder how you found out. Did he text you directly, or did you have to find out when he got home? Ashley, wonderful. Congratulations, Jeremiah. That is super dope. I feel like wanting pizza. Congrats. Yeah. Oh, does she need the song? Is that what you're saying? We need to celebrate. Wait a second. Trent said we need. Let me say, do I have the pizza song on deck? Is it here? Let me see. Come on, we gotta celebrate. Wait. Do I have it? Yeah. In honor of Jeremiah winning prom king last night. We have to celebrate.
Serious craving for something I want to eat. I need some cheese.
Get your hands ready.
And maybe even some meat. I need some pizza, 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 pizza. Every time I want that pizza, 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 I go to David's Pizza.
Exactly. Congratulations. Oh, no, let me. I'm trying to get on the comments, but come on. We got to get some. Come on, y'all. Come on. They knew not to give me prom king. What? Yes. I'm saying it right, Jeremiah, right? I'm saying it right. One more time. We got to celebrate.
Craving for something I want to eat. I need some cheese, tomatoes, and olives, and maybe even some meat. I need some pizza, 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 pizza. Every time I want that pizza, 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 I go to David's Pizza.
I don't know why that is a celebration song. Only on this show can we make that song a celebration song. Only one more time. That's fire. That's fire for real. Wait till Jay Black get on here. Oh, we gotta text Jay Black. Jay Black super late. Hold on, let me get the rest of these. Kirsten says congrats. Afro. Johnny's in the building. Johnny, we got a king. Just crowned my kangaroo. Johnny, stop playing, but that's funny. That for those who don't know, Johnny is our not honorary. No, he's our Aussie. Aussie? Is that what it is? He's from Australia. So that's why it's funny. Just crowned my kangaroo. That's dope. Tawana Goldman, congrats as for your Sunshine Superstar milestone. Okay. All right. Got it. Hey, y'all. Hey, listen, we getting older when we celebrating what our kids is doing. That's dope. I'm not mad. And what I'm super happy. Congratulations from Craig. LaShawn putting all types of pizza emojis. Okay, that's our celebration song now. That not only does it break the intensity and bring us back to silliness, but now we've turned that into a trendsetter. It was his idea to turn it into a celebration song when we win something. We played a pizza song. Okay, I'm with it. I'm all for it. All right, what we got today? Jay Black. All right, let me get the Jay Black texting Jay Black music. It's the same music. We don't ever change. Same. All right, let's text Jay Black. Dear Jay Black, you're late again. This is becoming a problem. Dear Jay Black. You missed it, Jay. We were doing the text Jay Black music. We had to text Jay Black music.
You stupid. I heard it, Dear Jay Black. I'm like, what?
Dear Jay Black. As you know, you are my best friend. But this is becoming a problem. People in the Takeover Legend chat have begun to complain that your tardiness has gone from 8 minutes late to 10 minutes late.
That's what we doing. Good morning, LaShawn.
We're gonna have to. Jay. You missed the big news, homie. You missed the big news.
Tawana, good morning.
Ashley Newman's son. Mm-hmm. Ashley Newman's son.
She got 4. Okay.
Yesterday, who went to the prom.
Okay.
Who went to we need some who went to the prom last night. And he was crowned the prom king.
Wow.
He was crowned the prom king.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Which means that young man is a popular young. Oh, them hoes must be on him. I'm sorry, I had to say that. I'm sorry.
Everybody don't get to have that title.
Everybody don't get that title.
I wasn't Crime King. Yeah, Martin Luther King High School. That wasn't me.
No, I wasn't even in the running. I ain't even stay for the ceremony. I was bouncing out when they was making the announcement.
That's dope. That's a big deal. Good morning, Ash.
Big deal. And then Trendsetter said in the comments when I said it, Trendsetter was like, yo, that sounds like when we do that, he said he needs some pizza. So this song is now turned into a celebration song. It's a celebration song, y'all, right?
There is craving for something I want to eat. I need some cheese, tomatoes, and olives, and maybe even some meat.
Ready.
I need some pizza. Every time I want that pizza. I go to David's Pizza.
Yes. So
Let's
shout out to Ashley. I told her to send us some pics, and we'll do a spotlight on them tomorrow. Send us the pics, DM the pics. We got royalty in the family now. It's like when the first person in the family goes to college is a big deal. Like it's the first. Text me. Oh, he texted me from the prom. They voted at 10 Friday night. Send a message to your IG. Okay, I just saw it, Ashley. I just saw it. All right, let me see if I can send it.
Proud moment. Proud mama moment.
Let me see if I can send it over. See all that hard work, all that sacrifice.
Well, she got twins, right? Now, does the other twin get jealous that he didn't want? Like, how do they?
Only you could turn it into a problem.
No, I was just wondering.
Only you could turn it into a problem.
Shut up.
Golly, Blizzy J Black.
Are you happy for the twin? Or, wait, maybe it wasn't one of the twins. Maybe it wasn't one of the twins. But no, that's dope. That's dope.
Oh, she got some dope pit. Oh, they had the Corvette. Okay. All right.
Oh, that's what you just sent me?
Yeah, Jeremiah. All right, the couple looks dope.
Oh, he don't got no regular suit. See, that's how you win a prime. Let me put this picture up. Because you can't have no regular suit.
And there's multiple pictures on there. He came in there ready to work. He was like, wait a second, y'all gonna see this work today.
Right, let me pull
I'm gonna hand out this work today.
We
all
show
right.
love by people. We show love.
That's a beautiful thing. All right, so while you're setting that all up, how was your night? What went on? What was popping? Anything?
This night was good. You know, me and Lady Q still coming off our weekend. We had a nice little staycation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Bam. Is this
wait a second.
That ain't no regular suit.
Nah, that's how they get down.
Ooh, is that the lapel with the I don't even know what it's called when you got the
That's called money. It's called money.
And not with the Corvette. Did he have a sports car?
The Corvette.
With the
Ooh.
He looked like he about like six something. He got a little height to him.
It's going. Oh man.
Okay, young man.
Oh man. Oh, they taking pictures of the shoes. You motherfuckers took pictures of the shoes.
So the ankles got to be out. You know that.
Took pictures of the shoes. Taking a flick with the sun in the back. The sun going down.
Is that his girlfriend or just his date for that night? Because, you know, sometimes they be having just a date for the night. Oh. That might be
But they look good together. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they match.
At the end of the day, it's all about the look on Prime. Ain't about the relationship. How we gonna look together?
You gonna make are you enhancing me? What are you?
Are you enhancing me? Look, she had the hair like ply flowing. She had the flowing hair. He was like, nah, this ain't about where we going with this. No, we going to the prom with this.
Okay, all right. Nah, that's dope. Oh, and she talking crazy. Oh, wait. They got audio. Hold on, let me with the audio.
Oh, they were talking crazy. What?
Why can't I hear it?
I don't know. Ashley might have said, nah, y'all not gonna hear that. Said it to her mom. Ashley said, y'all not gonna hear all that.
Oh, wait, so they want his date got the queen too?
I don't know. I think it's just about him. I think he's just the king.
We don't care about her. Okay.
There ain't no crown. You just arm candy. I'm playing. I don't even know the young lady. I'm playing. I don't even know the young lady.
No, that's dope, though. That's dope. He looked great.
Oh, looks great. Yeah, did a good job. He looks fashionable and regal. Okay, come on, nephew, Miss Parker. You know Miss Parker. Miss Parker so old. She said, "Come on, nephew.
Come on, nephew.
Come on, nephew." Yeah, she did. Yeah, y'all did. Jay Black, here you go with the wet rag. Somebody gonna be jealous. Gonna be jealous.
I know she got wait a minute. I know she had twins. That's why I wasn't sure. What was Johnny saying earlier? What's the difference between a good pizza joke and a bad one? Okay, Johnny they got Australian jokes.
That's the second joke he had today. He said when we made the announcement that he got king, he said, "I just crowned my kangaroo." What's the difference between a good pizza joke and a bad pizza joke? The delivery.
Oh God.
Okay,
it wasn't one of the twins. See, it was a legit question. I know she.
You were talking about jealousy. You wasn't talking about who went. You was like somebody jealous. That Corvette came up. Somebody was jealous. Or were they all on the same team? Or was somebody going? He get everything. It was always a bad with him.
He's a favorite.
Him.
Hey, I'm sure in the twins' life, your daughters probably had that feeling like, yo, I know you was always so conscious to make sure you did everything evenly. One didn't get nothing, the other one didn't get. Like I know you was very conscious of that.
It never worked. There's always going to always be an outliner where people are going to be like, hey, what about us? What about us? What about me? What about us?
Just showing ass some love.
Yes, very handsome. Yeah, they did good. You did good.
Her dress
prom is a lot of stress. Like I'm glad that the kids enjoy prom. Is a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress, a lot of money involved, a lot of budgets.
Yeah,
a lot of trying to figure out. Then you got to worry about activities after the prom. You don't know what's going on after the prom.
They look classy. They had that Demure. Was that the Demure that's out now? We done with Demure.
I don't know
what Demure over. Okay.
Demure. I don't know. I was just about to ask if she won prom queen. We ain't worried about her. We ain't worried about her. We're worried about the man.
She did. See, she did.
She did. She was. Oh, so it was a. They already knew. They was the couple of the year. They wasn't even surprised. Oh, they must have. They like
talking that talk too. Look like
they was talking that shit. When we come down the hallway, you see what it is.
You
didn't know what it was. Everybody talks about their relationship like it's TMZ. If they break up, it's all on social media. Yo, there's trouble. There's trouble with water.
Yo, you know Michelle and Barack.
Yeah, you think Michelle and Barack? You ain't got nothing. Oh, so they's a hot couple. I was never part of the hot couple. Like I had some rumors about my relationships in high school. I was never the hot couple.
Didn't you date Tawana in high school?
It was it was freshman year. But it was freshman year because then I moved.
Tawana, like, why are you bringing up?
Yeah, don't bring. I don't even know why you brought that
up. Oh God! Good morning, legs. Jay always starting something here. Good morning, though. What's good? What are we talking about? We got Monty today, right? It's Wednesday.
We got Monty today. She's hold on. Go ahead. Talk for a second. I gotta send this text.
Can't do two things at the same time. Oh God, Blacks and Puerto Ricans. So we got Monty today. I'm sure Mike got some ratchet clips. I saw Smokey Robinson in the news. They're trying to take my man Smokey down. I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody said, well, why you keep going back to work? Apparently, Smokey Robinson and his wife, they had some maids and housekeepers, and they saying they were sexually assaulted and forced to perform oral sex on Smokey Robinson. I said, not Smokey.
That's Smokey's like 112 years old. Like, what was y'all gonna wait till the funeral to put this out?
Not Smokey.
Oh, was y'all gonna serve him with the papers at the cremation? Like, what were you like?
My man Smokey in the news, though. I guess we could talk about it later. I don't know, Mike. I was reading it. I was like, could this be true? But they said they kept coming back to work every day. Do you need money that bad that you'll get sexually assaulted and forced to have oral sex on somebody? Would you go back to that job tomorrow and the next day knowing what's going to happen? I don't know. We can't say. You can't victim blame nowadays. Mike, 2025. But yeah,
no, he's 112. When was y'all gonna bring this up? When was y'all gonna bring this? Like what? I'm not victim. I'm not victim. I'm trying to think of the timing. He's
He's
85.
officially 85, according to the research department. Thank you, Trent.
They said this happened in 2007.
Yeah, 2007.
Listen, if he did that, then it's wrong. It's all wrong. But geez, like, I mean, the man is, I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know what to believe.
Oh, it's four total each.
It's always a group thing now. It's always a group thing.
Oh, somebody named Francis. Oh no, that's his wife. His wife, Oh, what the wife do though? I don't know.
I have no idea, man.
Claim they penetrated. Oh, they say he claimed he got.
Yeah, there was one story. They say he
penetrated with his fingers. He said he was fingering them. He old schooled it. He went. That's what we doing.
I don't know what he's doing. That is old school. But they said he penetrated without using protection. Supposedly he consummated the whole thing inside the person, and
oh, that's easy to prove. They said he ejaculated.
How would it happen in 2007?
Oh yeah,
where you gonna find that?
And you continue to stay employed. Oh, I'm looking at the comments. Yeah,
I have no idea, dog. I don't know what to believe anymore. Jay thought the DNA, they can still scoop up the DNA.
Scrape them. You can scrape it. No, it don't last that long. Okay.
It'd be a whole mixture. You're like, they find like Smokey Robinson and Marvin Sapp's DNA. No, I'm playing. God, that was funny, but
you stupid. I'm just reading some of these comments. So people don't believe him. People saying that Smokey innocent.
I don't know what he is. I have no idea, people. That's where it's gotten. All I know is the man is 89, and now I don't get the timing. Like, why would it? Listen, I know you're not supposed to say this, but I mean, don't you have to say something like, why did you wait till he's 89 years old? And I know you're gonna say victims, and I get it. I'm just asking the questions, y'all. I'm not trying to start no trouble. I'm not trying to start if they don't leave Smokey alone. I don't know what to believe. I saw that thing hit social media, and I was like, what? Trendsetter sent it to me. Not 112, the Green Eye Band. Man, I don't know, Ashley. I don't know. I'm at a loss. He did have an album called Gasm. Did he really?
I don't know.
Is it just me, or does he look like a bit like Joe Osteen in that picture? He does have a little Joe Osteen, but you know when they get that plastic surgery, popping, everybody starts resembling each other.
Smokey, our legends.
And unfortunately, you know what happens when somebody is of that age and they say go ahead and press like this, and then it seems to, not always, but it seems to be the tendency that this is when we lose them and they pass away. He's been on tour lately, winding down and grinding up with some women. It's a very slow. I know I saw the slow grind. His hips were moving at 2 miles per Tears of a Clown.
Yeah, he got all the classics.
Boom, 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 boom. Damn. That was a slow 2 miles an hour.
So stay still now. I ain't moving.
Wait right there. They tried to get Bill when he had one foot in the grave and one slipping on a banana. Yeah, I mean, I literally just saw that on the news, Smokey. Yeah, like they just throw it out there, and that's some
wild-ish.
The wife knew about it, but never reported it. The wife knew about it, huh, Trent?
That's what the claims say. Allegedly, Trendsetter. We can't be just putting it out there as facts. We don't know. That's what they claim. That's what the four women that, you know, it was the collusion. They all getting together, coercing each other. I don't even know. I don't know. It's all them words.
All them words: collusion, coercion, distortion, fortune.
She tried to play an old player.
She tried to play an old player and got played probably. Smokey fine as wine, Nikki said. Nikki, slow down. I'll give him something today. Nikki, slow.
Did she say that? I give him something today. I saw Nikki in the pool with a little bikini or something on. She posted. I said, Nikki out here showing out in the pool.
She out here thirst trapping. She out here thirst trapping.
I said, get off my timeline.
She gives Smokey something right.
She said, I give Smokey something right now.
Oh.
older these women? They got to be old, right? If you're housekeeping for Smokey, I'm thinking you. I ain't gonna say old because I don't even know it. Maybe 60s.
Well, maybe he got younger ones. Maybe because who wants a bunch of people our age cleaning the house? He probably got some young ones up in there.
Did we ever Google their names? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm sure their names are out there, right?
What the fuck is going on with the world?
What are their names? Oh, they Jane Doe's right now. All right. But I'm sure on TikTok, if we look on TikTok, they're going to have all their resume, their backgrounds. That's my new news source now is TikTok.
Well, it's kind of crazy because remember Arnold Schwarzenegger, he got the maid pregnant. He got the maid. Remember he got the maid. He got the house cleaner pregnant or whatever.
Yeah, she was rough on the eyes, but yeah, he got her knocked up and they got a baby. Yeah,
that's why you can't have nobody in the house like that with these dudes. You can't have nobody. How old are these women, Mike? He really did. It's his last album. That was his last album. Man, that's not a good album to drop.
He got a source from TMZ. That's a source. Okay.
That's not a good album to drop. Gasm. You can't drop that. They trying to create generational wealth off of smoking.
Trying to get played. Damn you, Nikki. Nikki said she giving something right now, y'all.
Nikki said she ready for Tears of a Clown right now.
I love her honesty.
She ready.
Nikki like light-skinned guys, huh?
Nikki trying to get it. The wife knew he had extramarital consensual sex or that he assaulted a woman. Okay.
That's what the claim saying, that the wife knew. And she was like, look, as long as my car is out here, I ain't got to worry about no bills.
Yeah, as long as this house is
look, we at a certain age now. Hey.
Go do what you going.
Either I'm going to be with you or you're going to be with me.
Keep it discreet. Smoke, ain't nobody checking for you. Greg said it's a money grab. I don't know.
It sound like it.
It sounds like it. Like, yo, let's go after 89-year-old. Who's the lawyer? That's what we all know he did it. Random Rick, what are we talking about? We all know
that wasn't my first thought was, I know Smokey's, he's guilty. He avoided scandal for how many years? Think about it. Smokey hasn't been in no bull.
Smokey was running around with Barry Gordy back in the day. They was all caught up in scandals, but nobody had there was no sources. People magazine wasn't worried about Barry Gordy and Smokey Robinson. Actually, he might as well have been standing still. Yeah, he was dead. That was.
They saw the clip. I got to watch the clip. Well, maybe I don't, but yeah, he said
people are desperate for money.
Exactly.
Mike, how was he moving again?
I don't care what they say about. Makes it the tears of a cloud.
This is him dancing to that song. His wife probably tired of hugging him, so she told the maids to have it all. I don't know, Nikki. I don't know what's going on. That was a little disturbing. That was a little dead. Oh man, how we go from the Prom King to Smokey Robinson?
Smokey. See, you told me to stall, and that was the first thing I thought about. I was like, Smokey.
No segue. Listen, I'm in a lighthearted mood today, but there's some stuff that we could talk about. But I go down the rabbit hole, Jay Black. I go down the TikTok rabbit hole, and the TikTok rabbit hole has a lot of astrology, a lot of card readers, right?
Okay.
A lot of card readers, and when I get caught up on the Pisces thing, this one guy was talking about Pisces, and they have siren songs, and was talking about things that Pisces are known for or do, and this is what he said. This is what he said right here. This is what he said right here. Spinning.
Damn it, y'all. I forgot the most important one, okay? Their siren song. They have, all Pisces have a siren song, okay? Every Pisces know how to sing you into submission. And if they cannot vocally sing, guess what they sing with? Their eyes. Their eyes will cause you to hear the song in your head. If you make direct eye contact with them and they're in that mood, you start hearing Jodeci. Meet me at the altar. You start hearing that shit in your head from their look. Just to look at them, okay? But if they know how to sing anything they want, they just gonna... all your clothes is off. And now you're delulified. You're gone. You're in an 18-year committed relationship, and then they detach from your ass like nothing ever happened. Like how? Because it's them in that Pisces song. That toxic ass shit.
So we're supposed to have a siren song that we can, even if we can't sing, I'm supposed to be able to look a woman in the eye, and next thing you know, you're infatuated with me and your clothes are off. And that's it. So we're gonna try this. All right, look, everybody look into my eyes. Women, just the women. Look into my eyes and tell me if you're feeling it. Look into my eyes.
Hold on, let me do the solo shot so they can really
friends
see.
hate your bitches. And they're right.
Did anybody take their clothes off? Nikki, you still got your clothes on? Listen, that was not Jodeci, I know, but he said I have a siren song. Oh, Tawana, here go Tawana Coleman. Why did you start her up in the middle of my bit? I had a whole bit. It's too late. You already put Tawana. Jay couldn't laugh aloud. Jay couldn't take me to a senior prom, and I couldn't take him to my junior prom because he had too many girls. So we remained friends. We were a thing in like 8th and 9th grade. Laugh out loud. Tawana, look at me. This is my siren song, Tawana.
Motherfucking friends hate your bitch.
Wait. That's not good to say to Tawana. No, all my friends love you, Tawana.
What?
All my friends love you. Messed up my whole bit. Messed it all up. That's everything I'm putting Tawana's comment up there. Yeah, it was like the 8th and 9th grade. There's a whole 3 lifetimes ago. Let me see. And
that's hilarious. I'm sorry. I just finally got the Smokey clip. I just wanted to see what you was talking about with him dancing. Smokey was getting it. Hold on now. Hold still. Smokey still got it, right? That's what he's doing to housekeeping. Oh, goodness. Oh, take that whole spread now. Maybe that's why they still. They pressing charges.
It's all them nasty ass videos. They were like that nasty.
Yo, I had to go see. What did they keep talking about the slow grind? What Smokey be doing?
Play it again. Let's see what Smokey was doing. Let's see what Smokey doing.
Bring it
back, Smokey.
Oh,
bring it back.
God, what happened?
Oh, no, they don't want us to show it.
Hold on. I'm going to get it back. I got to do it again.
Let's go, Smoke. Yeah, why y'all cheer him on? I ain't playing with Smoke. What?
She got big dash.
Look, I hope I could do that at 89. That's 89 years old right there.
You got the face too. Oh, I'm getting this.
It's serious. Look. Everybody can get it. Look. Whoa.
She got big dash.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh man, clothes are still on, sir. Oh, your clothes are still on. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, them tarot card readers best change their ways before the reckoning. Oh, random. What you got? I didn't know random was that. I didn't know random was gonna get offended by the spirituality of
Wait, he got offended?
I guess he did. He said before the reckoning.
Well, remember we had the psychic on all the time. There's a population of people that don't rock with that. They say no, that's the devil.
That's the devil. All right. 2 miles an hour. I can't. He actually standing still. No, he's standing still. But that's 80. Smoking was dipping it low and spreading it wide. Yeah, y'all better leave him alone. I hope I have that type of energy going on.
She said she liked the bumps. Oh my God. Nikki said, "What are you talking about? Like, you like that?
She like that, right?
Nikki like that.
Take that white chocolate. White chocolate.
Get on this side.
Get on this side right here.
You got multiple sides.
Nigga, please.
Nigga said, "My nigga, please." Nikki like that. Oh God.
Oh, that's a
Slow
hot.
and steady, slow and steady.
Slow and steady smoking doing a Tesla robot. Goodness gracious, everybody got jokes on Smokey. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. All right, so give me what celebrities. Here's a question, y'all. Before I put this on here, give me who do you think are the top 10 celebrities paying the highest child support? Top 10 celebrities paying the highest child support before I put the list on.
That's a good one. The top 10 paying the highest. Now, remember, Diddy over the years used to have a hefty amount.
All right, Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy had a hefty.
Who y'all got? Who y'all got?
Oh,
Y'all put them up there.
Is it collective or is it for one child?
No, just one person. We ain't gonna get into one person. How much they paying?
One of the kids, because Nick overall. I get why you said Ash, but no. So no, not Rand. I don't think it's Nick Cannon. Because for one, we sure he ain't on papers. He taking care of them, so he's not on paper. So that I remember Diddy being in the news. Oh, Tyrese. LaShawn said put Tyrese on that list.
All right, so we're gonna put you got Nick Cannon, Tyrese.
No, I don't think Nick Cannon, but all right.
Well, I think that would be a pretty safe bet that he's up there. Kanye. All right, so we got Kanye.
So Miss Clark said Brad Pitt.
All right, we got our first white entry into it. Brad Pitt. These are your picks.
About the white tees. I guess
Brad Pitt.
They got
let me see. What would be my guess?
Iman Shumpert. She said Iman.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be in the top 10. But Iman Shumpert. These are the people. A list. Now, how accurate this list is, I don't know. Cam Newton. All right.
Nah, I don't think Cam.
Well, if you said Iman Shumpert, shit, Cam Newton got more money than Iman.
But I remember seeing Iman just recently in the news, but there was like a settlement with the house and this and that. I don't think his payments was that high.
Oh, definitely Tyrese. I would have mentioned Tyrese, all the struggles that he went through, yelling about that.
I don't think he was like that.
Marlon Wayans. Does anybody have any white people? Because I remember Marlon Wayans said he was giving her like 40,000.
Sean said Future.
Y'all can't think of no white folks on child support, huh? Ain't that about a bitch?
Because we don't. Think of that's how the media
one
do.
White person on child support.
Brad Pitt, and he had adopted black kids. So
yeah, let's get a black woman. Halle Berry had to pay a bunch. Halle Berry had to pay a bunch of money.
Right.
She was on child support.
Yeah.
This is a Eddie Murphy.
Eddie paying a lot. I can see that. To Mel B, Mel Spice. Cause she quiet though. She's like, I don't want no smoke. I love my life.
Eddie, I understand Eddie did that. I would have done that too.
All right, so he got some white.
Alex Rodriguez. I don't know.
Puerto Rican got kids like that.
Puerto Rican. Anyway, Alex. I'm trying to think any white folks that are on child support that went through a messy divorce.
Nikki said, my baby dad definitely ain't on that list.
Yeah. Nigga, please.
Nikki on fire today.
Nikki got sleep. That's because Nikki got sleep. She got
Mary
sleep.
J. Blige.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige is on a hefty one.
She paying, was it Kendu?
Yeah.
Is it Kendu, right?
He can cast a check. Ken can cast a check. At least they can clean up their own mess. Okay. At least they can clean up their own mess. Speaking of Future, he cut his dreads. Oh, did he? Okay. Didn't even know. Actually,
Jeanette had to Google.
Kelly Clarkson. All right. Kelly Clarkson. Yeah,
for her to come out of nowhere and say, you Google. Y'all cheating. They cheating now, Mike.
I don't care. Hey, we cheat all the time. Kelly Clarkson. We got Kelly Clarkson on here. All right, so let me put the list.
Can do it, not even her damn kids. Oh wow.
I don't know. She had a horrible lawyer, dog. Like, what type of lawyer did you have? Did you have a traffic court lawyer? Like, what did you have? Top dog law? Like, what did you have? Like, what the hell?
Oh, that's the Brianna. Is that Brianna, the one that had the spinoff show? That was the one she changed. No, that she old. I don't know who Mary paying for. I remember Kendu though. He was our contact for Mary. Anytime we needed Mary, I would text Kendu. I was hoping they stayed together, but yeah, she paying that man.
All right, here's the list. Move that. Number one, Nick Cannon, $250,000 a month. Number two, Kanye West. Well, he's got 12 kids or something like that.
But I thought
why would he not?
Because some people, like you and your baby, you and your like you stayed out of the system and you was doing your thing on the side. And Nick was taking care of everything, so no one wouldn't have him.
He's got the most kids.
But all right, go ahead, $250 a month.
Kanye, which ain't bad for all the kids he's got. Kanye West, $200,000 a month, which is ridiculous because he has to pay it to another billionaire. That makes no sense. A-Rod, $115,000 a month. Charlie Sheen, white dude, $80,000 a month. Brandon Fraser, $75,000. He's an actor. Sean Combs, $55,000. We almost named everybody. Eddie Murphy, $35,000 a month. One of them. This is the one that got me. Nas, the rapper. Nas.
Khalees?
With Khalees is paying $51,000 a month.
A milkshake. Wow. Who knew? Wait, how old? They kid got to be old by now. They was together back in the early.
$51,000 a month.
Nas and Khalees.
How much money? My goodness
He was
gracious.
born in 2009. So son named Knight Jones, born in July 2009.
Oh, he still got time. He still got time, dog.
Wait, 09, what's this, 25?
Yeah, he still got
Only a
plenty of
couple
time.
more. No, ain't no plenty.
What? He's paying $50,000, $51,000 a month. That's
No, but I'm
plenty
saying,
of time.
2009, that means if it was 10, that would be 15. He's 16. She got like 2 more years.
But if he go to college, if he
He's
go
down
to
to
college,
24 months. Nas is
no,
down
you're
to
bugging. This
24
kid is
months to
going.
go.
This kid is definitely going to college, so that child support is definitely still going to be rocking.
Where did I leave off? Somebody can do watch the talk show. I watched the talk show. Britney Spears. Oh, Kelly Clarkson. You talking about? Britney Spears. She ain't on the list. Well, she don't pay K-Fed no more, right? Because the kids are old. It was a stretch where Britney was paying Kevin Federline, public defender. That's what I
I wonder why Khalees be in Africa making all those pretty videos. I'd be happy too.
Chilling. Ain't got to do nothing.
$600,000 a
But
year.
they're supposed to take both incomes, like you saying about Kanye paying Kim. It's like, well, Kim's income play a part too. So you're trying to say based off both our incomes, it costs this much money, and they got what, 3 kids, right?
I mean, $200,000 to a billionaire is really nothing. But my thing, they shouldn't even be allowed to go to court.
Yeah. When you got them, you got them. Y'all money is so long.
They shouldn't. Taxpayer money shouldn't even be wasted on them going to court.
Oh, Mary's paying alimony, not child support. That's why she's not on. Thank you. See?
Well, same thing. She paying. She taking care of another child.
He's a grown man. Shut up.
I don't know anything about these celebrity lives and the amount of children they have. Janae, you guessed right. Eddie Murphy is on there. Yeah, y'all guessed Kanye. Y'all guessed we didn't see Tyrese, but $600,000 a year.
Let me Google who Brendan Fraser is.
Brandon Fraser.
Brandon Fraser.
Yeah, he's an actor. He's been in a whole bunch of stuff. They got him for $75K. Wow. What was that franchise?
Oh, the goofy white boy. Seen him before.
Yeah, but he was in a franchise. He had a whole franchise that he was in.
He getting that much money to pay that out?
Well, obviously he is because he did that in LA. So I assume he did that in LA. He's got to be worth like $20 million. He was in a franchise. He was in a huge movie franchise. What franchise was Brandon Fraser in? Why do we care? But
yeah, I don't know. We doing our white history right now.
I remember I might have seen one of the movies. Brandon Fraser, actor. What movie?
For those who don't know who he is, this is the bull Brandon Fraser. Y'all seen him before.
What movie, friend? Yeah, he was in a bunch of stuff. The Mummy. That's what it was. The Mummy. He was in The Mummy. Yes. He made a gang of money in The Mummy. He made a gang of money in The Mummy. Gang of money in The Mummy. But that list is crazy.
Like I just said the same thing. That girl got to be
I just
grown.
said the same thing. That girl got to be grown.
Yeah.
Nah, they still got time. Didn't Smokey have a Jerry curl? And what would that have to? Everybody had a Jerry curl. What exactly would that have to do with anything? One of her sons is 18, Miss Clark.
You talking about Kelly
She pulled that
Clarkson.
Smokey move on her milestone
With the
on a
milkshake.
milkshake, brought Nas to the yard. I mean, if you got it.
Morning, Stacey Mitchell. And Tyrese is mad, and he what? Is mad about his payments.
Oh.
Yeah, Tyrese.
You
gotta
paying
pay
somebody
some
over $600,000 a year.
Tyrese, how much is his tires with that?
Nobody watching this show right now is making $600,000 a year. And we going to work.
Facts.
Yeah, but that's the hustle. I ain't mad.
Child support.
I ain't mad. You knew.
Tyrese is 73,000. He's supposed to pay. Oh, but it's for. Wait, is it for both? But I guess they say he's failing to pay, so maybe because that's why he ain't on that list. To Samantha Lee, and she got her own career in popping.
All right. Well, before we get into money, we gotta get to here's the thing at 8:00. So yesterday, real quick on a serious note, this is really fast, y'all.
What up, Billy?
Trump was talking to the Prime Minister of Canada and got fact checked in front of everybody. I just want y'all to listen to how the rest of the world must be thinking about it. The rest of the world must be like, don't y'all get this common sense on his major accident too? What was that? Cypher, he got that good hair. Oh, y'all kill me. Black people with the good hair. The Mummy, trendsetter, yeah. Y'all, Nick Cannon spending $3 million a year for 12 kids. Yeah, he got a great lawyer, or he negotiated well. Mary J. Blige should have got that lawyer. So anyway, Donald Trump is talking to the Prime Minister. Listen to how he gets fact checked for saying some of the dumbest shit ever because he started pouting like a kid. Real quick, y'all, and then we're gonna go on to here's the thing. But this is them talking in the Oval Office. And he gets fact-checked immediately.
Do much business with Canada from our standpoint. Respectfully,
I want you to take it from what he just
we
said.
don't do much business with Canada from our standpoint.
Now the Canadian leader is there. He's gonna try and lie directly in front of this dude.
We don't do much business with Canada from our standpoint.
Respectfully, Canadians' view on this is not going to change on the 51st state. Secondly, we are the largest client of the United States.
We don't do much business. Hey, we are the largest. That's the complete opposite.
And this dumbass is still pushing them being the 51st state. He blatantly said, we're not going to change our view on the 51st state, dog. We're never going to become a state.
We're not up for sale.
We're not up for sale.
Period.
It's like you living in a mansion, a 50,000 square foot mansion, and somebody says, yeah, come live in this apartment. They're never going to be our state. But he continues. Let's take from the top.
We don't do much business with Canada from our standpoint.
Respectfully, Canadians' view on this is not going to change on the 51st state. Secondly, we are the largest client of the United States in the totality of all the goods. So we are the largest client.
Not the cipher word.
We have a tremendous auto sector between the two of us, and the changes they've made have been helpful. 50% of a car that comes from Canada is American. That's not like anywhere else in the world. And to your question about is there one thing? No, this is a bigger discussion. There are much bigger forces involved, and this will take some time and some time.
All right, so he shut it down within seconds.
This
is what I don't get. This is why I don't get. This is why the world looks at us as a bunch of idiots. Because y'all, there are millions of people still co-signing this dude, and the rest of the world's going, he's lying, right? He'll just throw a lie out there. He won't even, dog. You ever have somebody lie directly to your face, and you know that they know that you know.
This is a lie.
You know that they know that you know that they're lying. The country of Canada cannot be a state. It's a whole country. Yes, Ms. Clark, we get it. We know. It's the most bizarre thing.
You know he lying, but you rocking with him, so you're gonna let him lie. So you're like, I know, we know he lying. I know that you know, but it's what it is,
This dude went in front of a microphone and said, black people want more police in there. When did you talk to black people?
He said black people want more police.
When did this massive meeting happen?
That's what Trump said? Black people want more policing?
Yes, that they wanted more policing. Dude, and speaking of policing, so that Ricky Hinton thing that's going on in Cincinnati, man, did you see him walk in the court? Do I have that here?
Ricky Hinton.
Oh, you don't know about that?
I'm a little late. Maybe
all right. Anyway, his son was, I guess I have to say, allegedly killed by the Cincinnati police, and then the next day.
Oh, the one when he was running away and they shot him in the back.
And then he ran a police officer over. Where a guy wanted to come up and get on TikTok or Instagram, whatever, to point out that he ran over the wrong police officer. and then somebody had a response to running over the wrong police. I don't know. I'm not saying this is right or wrong or right.
So yeah, break it down. Look, because Lady Q was telling me. So apparently the cops wrongfully murdered someone that was running. They shot him in the back, got it on body cam and all that. So the parents went to go see it, and they saw the actual footage of the cops wrongfully murdering a child. And the pops was so pissed and angry, he left and did what he did and took the first officer that he saw. He took him out. Right,
and
that's basically how it went.
Yeah, and this is a response. A white guy had a response to it. Sorry, Coco. I know you get tired of it. I know, Coco. I'm sorry, but this is a response he had. It's coming.
Ran over that cop to avenge his son. Didn't get the right cop.
And the officers that killed Breonna Taylor had the wrong house and the wrong people. He fit the description.
Listen, I got one more time.
Understand the officer that ran over that cop to avenge his son didn't get the right cop.
And the officers that killed Breonna Taylor had the wrong house and the wrong people. He fit the description.
I ain't got the energy. Those are just facts.
Word. He said, "Word, an eye for an eye." That brother is the truth.
I'm not getting all into it because I'm in a good mood.
And
I just want to go.
Said eye for an eye.
I just want to.
And I guess that's the maybe put fear in other cops that hey, y'all are a brotherhood, but y'all can't be just murdering people for no reason. And then your head got to stay on the swivel because of what your partner's doing, what your homies in the other county is doing. And the father might get temporary insanity. I mean, to see a cop wrongfully
that's what they're going for. They had the opening, whatever they call it. They had the video, and that I think they're going for his mental state at the time and things of that nature. So listen, I don't know. All I know is I know, Coco. I know you get tired. I know you get tired of these conversations because you've made it. You've talked to me about it, and but. I don't know. But what I do know, ladies and gentlemen, it is 8 o'clock. It is time for Amani.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the thing with Amani. Now, Amani, the floor is yours.
Good morning, Amani. You know what? It took 3 shows to get them sunglasses on. It took 3 shows.
What is going on? Okay, superstar. Okay.
No, my allergies, my eyes are so swollen. There's no way. All the girls will know I was not coming on here like that. No way.
No, I don't care. I love the fact my daughter came on like that. That's what I'm talking about. What?
Flex. Let them know.
What? I'll give you a clip. The first Jay know when I went on TV, when I did the TV talk show Q.
On Fox. Good day.
On Fox.
Yeah.
I had sunglasses on. I'm not playing with y'all.
Sunglasses with the leather jacket. I came out.
No, my eyes are so swollen. It's so bad.
Well, my eyes weren't swollen. I went out there on some. Y'all see what it is? Y'all see me doing Fox? All right, so. Go ahead. You mean what? Go ahead.
I wear sunglasses at night when I go out places just to feel like somebody. So I get it.
Now Amani stands on her own, but that is my daughter, Dave. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what. In your case, sometimes you gotta let these bitches know. You gotta let them know. You gotta let them know what it is. Sometimes you gotta let them know what it is. Ladies game.
Every time.
Out in these streets, I be humble pie when I'm in the house. God needs time to do a show. You know what it is.
No.
All right, Monty. Which clip would you like? Where are we going for the first one so I can set this up again?
We're gonna start with Beyonce's concert.
All right.
We're gonna work our way to the other one. So I'm gonna do my little intro.
Go get it.
Thing, y'all.
Ahead.
Beyonce has her 7-year-old daughter now involved in her concert as a part of her protection set for her song. Her daughter's 7. We're going to show the clip because there's some, social media is doing their thing and there's some speculation going on. So we'll see it and then we'll go from there.
All right, let's go. Come on. Yeah.
So hard on her. She has the #1 book. Everybody, please say, congratulations, Mama T. 1, 2, 3.
right, go ahead.
So, this is such a beautiful video, right? It's amazing. It's a family moment. But where social media has taken it is that there's speculation that Rumi is on the spectrum. So I wanted to get into that because this is the only clip where I saw everybody commenting that same idea underneath of it. If you look at the other ones, I kind of can see how people are getting that from that one singular clip. When you look at everything else, I'm not really 100% on the side that she is on the spectrum. I think she just might be extremely hyperactive, which is like a real thing for kids. And I think that why everybody is, I worked in alternative school with children with emotional and behavioral disorders and who are on the spectrum. And I think what people are getting, why they're getting this from is because of Blue and Mama T, you know, they're just like holding her very like tightly, firmly, not in a bad way, but it comes off as more as like a soothing thing. Like it's specifically with like where they grab her hand, how they have her to her body, like say things that you're shown to help children on the spectrum navigate their emotions, to help them relax, to help them calm down when they can be a little bit overstimulated. I don't know if it's she's autistic or if it's just younger child syndrome, because as an older sibling it kind of comes off as younger child syndrome, like, oh my gosh, you get to be a part of something, you're just so happy and excited. I feel like she might be one of those 7-year-olds who's more just energetic and not so shy and like worried. Like she's like, oh my God, I'm on stage with my mom, instead of being nervous like I feel like most kids would be at that age. I also don't know if it just has to do with a parenting thing. It's hard to have like a strong opinion because, excuse me, we didn't see Blue Ivy raised in the spotlight, so we have no idea what she was like as a child to even make any type of comparison to say that this child is on the spectrum. And to just wrap it up, self-diagnosing on social media has just gone way too far, to an extreme. And now people are not just self-diagnosing themselves, but they're going on social media and self-diagnosing other people and other people's children. And I feel like even if it is very clear-cut in your face that a child might have some type of physical disability, educational disability, I just don't feel that people on social media have to continue to press this issue that these celebrities need to be open about their child's situation. It's like similar to Kim Kardashian and finding out that North that is dyslexic. Well, we found that out from her dad, but still, I don't feel like if you were a celebrity, that's information, not because you're disappointed or because you're embarrassed by your child, but I just don't think it's something that you would want to be completely out on somewhere like the internet where it's forever.
Well, it's ironic that you talked about this, because on Jonesy's show in New York that I do on Mondays, this conversation had come up, and a lot of people have a problem with Tina Knowles on her reaction on stage. And yeah, I mean, listen, we're really nitpicking.
Really, let me see it again, and now I'm gonna look from a different lens. I'm gonna look at Tina.
Yeah. So hard on her. She has the #1 book. Everybody, please say congratulations, Mama T.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
3.
I don't see nothing so far.
But she pulled it to the side right there.
No, she was holding her hand. No,
I don't know. I see what people are saying when it comes to.
No, I don't see the grabbing.
Well, let's move it back a little bit. We're really right there. That pull of moving to the side.
She didn't pull her. She was holding her hand, and then she went to go hug Blue.
Look,
but this is why it's an argument if she's on the spectrum, because if we were dealing with a child on the spectrum, I don't feel like anybody would feel like she's being rude or being bypassing her. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like it would be more of she's a little too hyper right now, or just a child being hyper in general. If I was jumping around like that, my grandmother would maneuver me or anchor me a different way. I don't feel like she was rough. I don't feel like she was like you said, nitpicking. We are nitpicking.
Folks be tripping. I'm with Bill.
Well,
just to give it, and that I don't want to hijack Monty's because we still got another thing she's got to do. I will say this: a lot of people in the entertainment circles are saying that it was social media that put the pressure on the Knowles family to bring her out front because there was people saying that she was being hidden. And now it's become something where the tactic was, going against that narrative that had been painted that the child was being hidden away from the public eye. So that's something that has come up. Listen, I don't have any, when it comes to kids and stuff like that, that's not my place. Tina Knowles, that's a whole nother thing living through your daughter. But hey, that's a whole, that Mama Tina been from Darion and all the other stuff. Whatever your opinion on is on the mama, it is what it is. But when it comes to the kids, it's a tough situation because you want your kids to be a part of your life, and you want your kids. Basketball players bring their kids to press conferences. Football players bring their kids to press conferences. You want to have your kids to share because it's a rare moment when you have kids and you do something that's important to you, but a kid's too young to understand what it is. You want to share those moments with your kids. Like you want to share them.
But
so,
that goes in to my
ahead.
sidebar, which is because as an older sibling, if I was Blue and it took such all this work and this, that, and the third for me to just be on stage with you, I do think that goes with what you said of them just trying to push Rumi out into the spotlight just to kind of like prove a point. Because we didn't see Blue Ivy till she was like 12, 13 years old. We were not seeing Blue Ivy at 7 years old on stage with Beyonce. It just wasn't happening. And it's only happening because now we're seeing Blue so much. So now it's like, oh, where are the other kids? Where are the other kids? And I'm honestly a little bit disappointed that Beyonce is even feeding into the hoopla with all of this. It doesn't make any sense to me. The way she talked about her worries about Blue Ivy joining her at the ages of 12 and 13, and then we just have the 7-year-old just kind of thrown into all of this. It's weird. It's weird. And it just shows Beyonce's not over playing the social media political game. Not at all.
Now, LaShawn says it's not our business. Twins can be on the spectrum or not. It's not our business. LaShawn, you are absolutely right in the world as long as you don't bring your kids into the circus, which is your life.
Exactly.
And when you bring these kids into the circus, as unfair as it is, because this is nothing but a diabolical circus, this entertainment business, that's when they know the rules better than anybody else. They know the rules better than anybody else. Blue was in her videos at a young age.
Those are exactly. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole different. Being live on stage in front of thousands and thousands of people who have their cell phones, can record, can post, can create their own narrative.
And Lady Q made a point. She said you can't make a diagnosis in a 3-minute clip. But I know if I bring my family on stage, they're going to be diagnosed in a 3-minute clip. And when I've been a veteran in this game, I know once I push them on that stage or in front of cameras, I know what's coming. And it doesn't even stay with the spectrum. It can stay with a child that you know is outspoken. If you have a child that's outspoken and they're 13, 14, 15, whatever, and you put them in front of a microphone and you bring them on there and you realize that's going to put the spotlight on them, well, guess what they're going to be when the spotlight's on them? Outspoken.
Ms. Clark has a point with the flailing hands. It is some signs, though. I know no one's a doctor, but if you were looking for signs, the flooding of the hands are one of those traits that, I see why people would say, yes, she's active. She's flooding the hands. Is she stemming out? Is she? I do see it. I do see why people would say that. So we can't ignore and act like it's just typical behavior, what you saw. But I digress.
But the unfairness about the business that we're in is that if you don't put the kids in the spotlight or you choose to put one in the spotlight, the stories run wild on why you're only choosing one. And nobody uses common sense. Well, she's the oldest, so we think she's ready.
Exactly.
She's the one that we think is prepared to deal with it. So, it goes on and on and on. I don't want to be in that situation. Blue was always at a basketball game
where everybody's choosing these very minimalistic moments. Like the camera was not on Blue Ivy the entire basketball game. The camera was for the basketball game. The most we saw is them walking on court, walking off a court, and maybe sitting. But you also got to use that as a point for people having their assumptions, because when we did see Blue Ivy out in public, she did not show these behaviors. The few times that we did, she was very well sat. She was very well mannered. Not saying Rumi is not. I'm just, I have to play devil's advocate right now.
All right, one
For
more
my
comment,
point.
then we're going to go to your next story. Exactly, Mike. They know what it is. If you don't want your children to be scrutinized by the public, keep them in privacy. There are so many celebrities that don't pull their kids out to the forefront. And you're right about that. But when they don't, when they're on the level of Beyonce and Jay-Z, when they're on the level of certain artists, when they don't, then we make assumptions on why they're not. It's an unfair business, but that's the trade. That's the deal with the devil.
Business.
That's the deal with the devil that you make. And I mean, literally, that's the deal with the devil that you actually make. I see why they're saying it. But I have a diagnosed autistic child. However, no one has the right to assume. Absolutely. True. All right, Monty, what's the next one? What you got?
All right. A TikToker has posted a video about being ugly. Go ahead.
Are they admitted that they ugly? What?
That's crazy. I got a whole joke about this. Go ahead. All right.
Plug mean to you because you ugly. Oh my God, bro. People really be feeling like you not pretty enough for their respect or kindness. I swear, if I didn't look the way I looked, I would not get treated the way I get treated. Like, when your plug mean to you because you ugly.
Wow.
Okay, so Claire, I think that's her name, came on TikTok stating, just came back from her plug, her drug dealer, let's really call it what it is, and stated that she was treated so meanly and so poorly because of how she looks.
Damn.
Other TikToks have jumped up on this and came to her side, giving her hair recommendations, makeup recommendations.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And a reminder that she's not ugly. Okay.
Says who?
Okay.
No,
yeah. All right. I will say there is another video after everybody came to her side. She did change her hairstyle. She got her lashes done. She put some lip gloss on. She did look way better. She definitely did 100%. But she states that she knows she's ugly, but because of such...
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible.
I know I'm ugly, but so what?
But she's not.
I got a good heart. Good. I'm sorry.
She states that she knows she's not ugly. Because of such negative and abusive behavior that she's experienced, she just knows that this is how the world views her. Looks do not matter. Now I'm going to speak as the realist that Michael Sean has raised me as. They do. Okay? Okay. They do. You will be treated differently based on your appearance. I don't feel like she's ugly because I'm not a mean person. But do I feel like she's the majority that society would deem? No. Especially not in this video. I just don't think this was the right video. Her hair's not done. She has to wipe her mouth off a little bit. She needs to I just think this was a bad time. Like, maybe she should have done herself up a little bit and then been like, wow, the plug really treated me like this. But she caught herself in a moment of weakness, and I understand. I completely get it. A person who's confident in themselves and happy, I believe, wouldn't treat somebody differently based off their looks. But then that's like saying if you go to a job interview in sweatpants compared if you go into a full outfit, that it's not going to make a difference. It does make a difference. If a guy who is unattractive approaches me, it's getting shut down immediately. If a guy who is semi-attractive approaches me, I might have to think about it. It's
wow,
just...
appreciate her honesty. Wow.
But I want to also defend her too, because it's like I had to learn myself not to worry about people's opinions, because I have a very loud mouth and I'm very opinionated and strong in what I've been saying since I've been 7 years old, and it's been very problematic. But I had to get over that in my adult life of just do it or just say it, because I've had unnecessary opinions given to me throughout my life about myself and my characteristics. So I get it. I think that she just has to gain her confidence, but I just go ahead. Because
No, what you're saying in is what I've been saying on this show for years. There's right, and then there's really what happens. The right thing is that looks are just subjective. And we have decided that a certain thing is beautiful. We have decided that a certain look is what we consider attractive. It is very subjective, and it shouldn't be. But this is the brainwash and the programming that we've had. We've had a look that this is what a beautiful person is supposed to look like. I would want to play it again, but Jay Black's immature. She's not an ugly girl.
No, I do want to look at it. I want to look at it again. What's her name? Let me Google it. What's her name? Let me find it.
It's like Clarice or something. It's on the thing.
Because you ugly. Oh my God, bro. People really be feeling like you not pretty enough for their respect or kindness. I swear, if I didn't look the way I looked, I would not get.
Now, let's be clear. She just came back from picking up drugs. Okay? So we don't even know how often she does drugs. We don't even know what drugs she's picking up. We don't even know what life she's living.
I mean, she said plug, so it's probably weed.
It could be weed
from Gen Z talk.
And it's the afternoon. So right now you've been running. If you listen, people
really
from a person that's been in front of the liquor store during the afternoon, it's a bad look. Whenever you're going to the plug,
pretty enough for their respect or kindness. I swear, if I didn't look the way I looked.
But this goes to the whole point of why actresses have such a hard time in Hollywood. Viola Davis is one of the most amazing actresses in America, white or black. But because she didn't meet the profile of the Halle Berry, then she didn't get the jobs. Looks are not subjective. Yes, they are subjective. What you think is ugly, other people don't think is ugly.
They don't think is absolutely. It's
Seal.
somebody for everybody.
You're not being real, Mike.
No, Seal is a sex symbol, international sex symbol, the singer Seal. He has a huge scar on his face. He's dark-skinned. To a lot of people, that would mean that he's ugly. To other millions of women, they think he is sexy and attractive. That is just the real of the real.
Does anyone watching right now, y'all think Seal is sexy? Or does everyone agree?
I don't even know who that is.
What the international? Listen, for years, people thought every dark-skinned man couldn't be a box office lead because he wouldn't be attractive to women.
Yeah.
For years. So it is subjective on what you think is ugly. Y'all go sit up there and this man sold millions of records and they were women because he worked out and everything. Who called him?
Can we get a younger picture? I'm sorry.
What do you mean a younger picture? That's what the man looked like, Monty.
But that's what he looks like today. I'm not gonna say any man that's like 50 years old is attractive.
You know what? I don't have a younger picture of Seal. Like that's how we known Seal.
Well, I'll give you another one. Some people
made him
say
a Seal in the Super Bowl commercial. They made him an actual Seal.
Yeah, because of the name Seal. But it is subjective on what you think is beautiful and what's not beautiful.
Seal has a body. See now, Jeanette trying to find other attributes. He has
but
a body.
It's a fact because some women like very big, heavy set men. Some men like very big, heavy set women. I've seen plenty of people that I think are butt ugly, and somebody else be like, "Oh wow, he is so fine," and I'm shocked. I'm flabbergasted. You know what?
Yeah.
Sorry, my sister Akayla loves K-pop. Okay, I'm not a racist or anything like that. I'm just not a fan of Asian men. That's just not a thing for me. She thinks they're beautiful, they're amazing, they're da-da-da. I just don't think it's it. So you're 100% right. And whoever's not saying it's subjective is just we're just being ignorant at that point.
Ooh.
Well, damn. Okay, all right. But
y'all always have to.
Women are more sympathetic to ugly men than men are. That is not true.
I don't know.
Women are more sympathetic to ugly. How many times we seen a baddie and like, yo, how did he pull her? Use it the other way around.
I'll give you another shutdown to shut down your point right there. How many nights were we at the club where we like, yeah, but look at her body. Her body crazy. They were
take an ugly chick if she got.
But she wasn't ugly. They were stars in the club that were stars simply because how dope their body was. They were
Yeah,
stars.
but like for y'all, it's like, oh yeah, the body's good, and put a paper bag over her face, and then you have her for the night, and that's it, and that's all. Women will marry an ugly man, you know, pockets is right, everything's good, and live happily with that man for the rest of their lives.
What's the name? What's the funny white comedian? That she's an actress. It's not Julia Roberts. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Some people think she is gorgeous.
I did. I like Sandra Bullock growing up on Speed. Yeah, I did.
I like her personality.
I did.
I don't think she's. If you want to use the
What up,
terms
Queen?
that they use now, I don't think she's a baddie because it's subjective.
Chick is unattractive. Queen Bun came in hot.
A baddie? No, she's pretty though. She's pretty.
But I always thought she was funny looking. But I saw her as attractive.
Oh, Sandra Bullock? You thought she was
I thought
funny?
she was funny looking. But I think she's
You
attractive.
think Maya funny looking? Because Maya was like my celebrity crush growing up. Lady Q said, I think she looked like a Teletubby.
But do you see? I think Maya's dope. But I can see why people would think Maya's got a unique look to her. Like I've seen Fantasia. I've seen Fantasia in person. I've seen her look pretty. I've seen her sometimes when she had to do an early morning interview. But technically, everybody will tell me Fantasia is unattractive. Not me.
No, I didn't. I don't think she's unattractive. I don't think she's not there, but she's not unattractive. She's in the middle. She's
But attractive, it depends on your definition. Like, what's your definition of attractive? Are we going off of
a light skinned chick? That's his definition of light skinned
No,
chick.
when you think of silly from The Color Purple, like that was the definition of ugly. You sure is ugly. Like,
but I will show you pictures.
That's Whoopi Goldberg.
I'm gonna get you pictures of Whoopi Goldberg. That's really gonna mess you up. That you're gonna be like, Whoopi Goldberg was the standard comedic joke on if you were leading towards somebody being unattractive. I'm gonna Google these pictures for you, so y'all can see what she
Gabby,
looks
you
like.
got Precious, you got Whoopi Goldberg, like you said, you got Viola Davis. Is it a coincidence they are dark skinned? I don't know, but that's what people perceive as ugly.
It's not a coincidence that they're all dark skinned because there's light skinned females with big noses and weird shaped faces. Okay, that still be popping and blowing up. So I feel like we're getting all this work done and vice versa and blah 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 blah. So it's like it definitely is because they're dark skinned. It goes your skin color, and then we start dissecting you.
She talking real.
Else.
I don't know, Mike.
Who's the girl? Who's the singer? They just attempted a bomb attack. She had 2 million people there. Oh, she's a singer and actress. Oh, what is her name? And she's a
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
She's ugly.
Oh,
I'm sorry, bro.
Now, see, you're going to say this is why this is proven, but this is proving my point. This is all subjective because there are millions
She's not
of
turning
people.
your head. She didn't. You didn't look twice when she walked by.
But when I
Lady
saw
Gaga.
it, and when I saw it in the Oscar award winning movie, and I can't even think of the movie now. With it was about the
one
country
they filmed in
singer.
Philly. Oh yeah,
It was
they
the
filmed
country
that in
singer.
Philly.
She was so amazing that she became attractive to me.
Yeah,
she was so amazing in that. So it is
Well,
subjective.
people do soften up, like Remy Ma. After you get money, you soften up. Look at Gorilla. Like that chick, what was it, Glorilla? She was busted. As the years went on, she's softening up. Like, oh, she's not that bad.
That's so crazy to me that you feel that way. Like, what makes it busted? I feel like she just looked like an average, everyday female. Then when they get the money,
But
they
Lady
start
Q
looking
can-
like they got money. Like
But
they
Lady
look
Q-
like they touched money.
Lady Q's comment is you're talking about being sexually and physically attractive. Women will literally fall in love with an ugly man. But that means they're attracted to the ugly man. So they don't see that person as that.
But it doesn't. It means, oh my gosh, I've been treated so badly all these years and I can't find a good person. He treats me right. He makes me happy. That's all I can do. I'm subsiding the looks. I don't feel like men would ever really be in a committed long-term relationship with a female that they're not physically attracted to. You can dislike all other things about her, but being not physically or sexually attracted is not happening.
But you can be physically and sexually attracted to somebody. That's what I'm saying. It's subjective.
Drea.
Yeah, because Drea is the typical. Drea is the actual carbon copy cutout of what we believe is supposed to be pretty. She looks like she said it looks like a Tweety bird. It took a lot for me to call someone. I stopped because I realized that all that stuff is just this made up thing that you have followed these standards that have been shown to you.
It don't take much for me. I just don't have to like you.
Hella fine.
Wait, whoa. Go back.
What Billy says she hella fine.
Billy J. Let me tell you something, Billy J. I've called women hella fine. What we're not
Sandra
gonna do
Bullock.
today, what time is it? What we're not gonna do at 8:30 in the morning is telling me Sandra Bullock is hella fine.
Hold
You
on, let me
think Kate
find
Hudson is hella fine? That's your white girl celebrity
that
crush.
is I marry her for a day, for one day.
Kate Hudson is Mike's favorite, y'all. He loves Kate Hudson.
My girls will have to get over the fact they got to meet her for one day. I'm only gonna be married to her for one day, girls. One
Whoopi
day,
is
yes.
beautiful. Okay.
I'm telling you,
Kate
but the fact that
you think Kate Hudson is all this?
Oh, she had to Google. She had to go Google.
Yeah, Kate Hudson is everything.
That's Mike's everything.
At her jaw.
Yeah, she's everything. I kiss her on the mouth. Don't put it too close to the screen.
Well, she's 46, so that wouldn't be bad.
That would be a good look.
I got
and
a ton of comments, Mike.
But
This
she's
sparked
a
a lot of
white
comments.
woman, and we're not gonna do that.
Listen. I said 24 hours. Y'all gotta let me find love. I gotta live. I only got 20 more years on here. Lady
No,
Q, I don't
Sandra
call.
Bullock looks so much better. She looks way better than
That is the made
Kate
up.
Hudson.
That's the made up award show picture.
What's Kate Hudson?
That was just a regular talk show picture.
What do you mean? Like, what are we even talking about? Look at her when she was younger. Banging.
Get that side profile. Get that side
And we're
profile.
looking at the side.
No,
Okay.
we're looking at dead in her face. Call me Shadow. Shallow personality doesn't trump looks.
I don't even think she has a side profile picture.
Money can make you pretty.
I
Yes,
know
like
she
I say,
don't.
Remy Ma softened up. Gorilla softened up. I don't even. Is Sexy Red starting
They
to soften up
didn't
on you?
soften up. They just got work done. I'm so tired and so sick of this. They went and got their bodies done. She got her teeth done. She got them whitened. She got her lips filled in. She went to a great dermatologist. Her skin cleared up. She got ass shots. She started getting a professional trainer, working out. That's what all of them did. That's all it is.
And everything you just said, if this young lady gets
Into
it,
you because you ugly.
I'm telling you,
Oh my
if
God,
she got
bro.
all what you just
People
said,
really be
she would be fired.
Got that Cardi B package.
If
Then
she
Cardi
if she
had a
just
look
got-
when she first came out.
If
Yeah,
she
go
just
ahead.
got the teeth together, and we're talking, this is all vanity, y'all. This is all vanity. This is all wrong. This is all the cover of the book. This is all just based on a vain society that we are a part of. Kate Hudson looks like a white J-Lo.
That was so disrespectful. I don't even know what to.
She's like a white J-Lo. But if that girl got all that work done, I promise you, if she went to the right makeup artist, I promise you, the whole game would change. Looks are not the only thing that makes a person ugly or attractive.
But
Fact. That's a
like
fact.
Jay Black said, Cardi B was fire and her teeth was just messed up. And that's all anybody ever talked about. Her teeth. Once she got her teeth fixed, she was a 10 out of 10. She took it too far, in my opinion. I don't like the idea of like touching your face, but I get it. She has that Hispanic nose. She has that, that parrot nose. So
All right,
she had
so-
to go get that fixed.
Sandra Bullock, absolutely not. This is coming from a woman who has worked in the beauty industry for 40 years. I know attractive bone structure. Now we talking about bone structure.
Bone
Damn,
structure.
bro.
They got makeup for that though. They got makeup to give you the structure though, right? They got
Exactly.
She did good.
Angela Jolie is
Oh,
another
yeah.
one. Everybody tells me Angela Jolie. This is why I'm telling you it's subjective. I'm not telling you y'all wrong. I never found her attractive. I always knew Brad Pitt was going to leave her. I knew it. She needs a good dentist. Yes, Mike. If she if she gets that done, if I had the money, I would love to do an experiment. I would give me $10,000, and I promise you, we would start her a new TikTok and not say who she was, and watch the TikTok explode. I agree with the team.
Get me the $10,000.
Cardi B is far from attractive.
See?
Now we're just
See?
hating.
See?
Now we're
See?
hating. Now I gotta pull my woman card right now because some of y'all are getting a little out of pocket here. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
We're not telling you.
We're not gonna do that. I don't like Nicki Minaj, but I'm not gonna say that lady is ugly. They might have done a little too much with their bodies,
Far
but we're
from
not
attractive.
far from attractive is insane when you've been on the cover of Vogue. Okay, we're not. We're not.
But I will say this: I had the
Now I
privilege.
gotta grab a picture.
I had the privilege. I had the privilege of seeing Nicki and Cardi before, and they were sevens on my list. They were sevens. But once again,
Asha.
this all going back and forth just shows. This all go back and forth shows. This is my proof in this experiment that is all subjective. Everybody has a different vision and a different view of what they're attracted to physically, what they're attracted to emotionally. Asha said, I'm talking about natural bone structure. What the? This boo, we're going for it. You can put lipstick on a pig, not lipstick on a pig, and you could still tell that it's a pig. I know great features when I see it, and most of these chicks are just average, smoke and mirrors.
No, she is
far from.
hating.
She's at far
She's
from. She's not even in the spectrum of the universe.
now.
She's in a
I'm
whole.
sorry, but
is my
she's
proof.
being an extreme hater. Like on some, like for real, because I've seen the actual definition of putting lipstick on a pig. And Shawty, this is not it. This is money. This is money. This is aura. Okay, something that none of us on here have touched, seen, or even experienced.
Anybody can look good with work. Just saying. Yeah, anybody can look good with work. Like real talk. Like in my heyday, if I would have had the trainer and all the others, it would have been on and popping. I was still adorable, but it would have been on and popping.
Asha, you the hater of the day.
Asha said, I don't hate any woman.
Bullock
Wait, hold on. Boo, listen to me. She said, I don't hate any woman, but you did say putting lipstick on pigs. But that was a little tinge. That was just a little dip. That was a little tinge of hate. I'm just calling it like I see it. I don't have a jealous bone in my body, and nor should you. I am very secure, and well, you should be in what I look like. But as a professional, Cardi B is average at best.
It is very easy. I'm sorry, hold on. It's very easy to be secure when you don't have millions of thousands of people picking you apart piece by piece by piece the same way that you doing these celebrities right now. Because if we pull up a picture of Asha, I'm sure I could pick piece by piece and then we can have a conversation. Okay? So if we're going to be on the girl's side, we're going to be on the girl's side. We're not going to, the pig statement was insane. That was crazy. We leave the pig terminology for the police, okay? Not for black women.
All right,
things
have gotten intense, which means it's time for what?
Gotta break it up.
You gotta break it up.
Gotta break it up, Mike.
For something I want to eat. I need some cheese, tomatoes, and olives, and maybe even some meat. I need some pizza. Every time I want that pizza. I go to David's Pizza.
Pizza. Who knew? Who knew that was gonna get like that? My God, I'm exhausted. All right, Monty. Well, good job for sparking things up.
On the pig, though. That's the classic line for me.
On a pig. Oh, Random Rick. I get in this argument at work about Kim Kardashian folks saying she's ugly. Okay. If you see the original ones.
She was not ugly.
Even before she was done up, she was not ugly. Stop.
She was but she was basic. She wasn't anybody.
She was average.
We were not gonna if I would have seen her someplace. This is my litmus test. This is my litmus test. If I would have seen you someplace and I would have had the confidence to holler at you, then you would just you were good. But if you walked in, when you walked in and you were basic, and when you walk in and you stun people, and people go when dudes go yeah, I'm not gonna try to holler at her. But Kim Kardashian was never ugly. She was never ugly.
So when they do approach you, you're approachable, is what you're saying.
Yes, you're approachable. But sometimes you're on such a high level that dudes get intimidated and go I ain't even gonna try. That's why the prettiest woman that I know, that I still know today, can't find anybody because the intimidation factor of a lot of dudes think somebody's out of their league. And that's why, listen.
Ms. Clark said, look at her features, Monty. She's average. She said, look at Cardi's features.
I don't know what
now let's pull up Ms. Clark's features and put them side to side.
No, we're not.
But that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't like it. You wouldn't be happy. You wouldn't feel good about yourself.
Hold on, wait a second. Let's stop for a second. Let's acknowledge. No, put Nikki's comment on it. It's about Nikki said, Mike, in your heyday, I was on your ass.
No, you keep that up. All right,
keep that up for a second.
Let me put it a little bigger for you.
Yeah, let me play some music. You know what, Nikki? I don't want to toot my own horn here, but at 27 to 34, 35. Jay want to hate. Jay trying to hate. Jay's favorite thing was, she only
He
with
just
you.
thought he had braids. He thought they
you on the
all loved
radio.
his braids. He had the hair braided. That's what it was, the braids. It was
I
a
mean,
phase.
he did it.
It was a
live.
phase back then when people loved the braids.
Wait a
That's all
second. I thought, or we actually had the 1+1
he was
equals.
feeling his superpower was some braids, and he's like, "Look, I got my braids done up. They all
That's how
on
I
me
got here. Okay, so
because of the
it had to be
braids."
superpower. It had to be,
The
and
braids.
because he was on the radio, 100%.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
that part.
absolutely.
I used to remind him all the time of that. Oh,
And he didn't listen because look at him now.
wait, where did I
Listen,
leave
circumstances. Potato. Being on the radio, not on radio. Being on stage, not on stage.
Oh God, I'm way behind with comments, Mike. I'm like
You
40
way
minutes
behind because that's why you pick and choose. I think Cardi B is a beautiful girl as well as Whoopi a beautiful woman. Okay,
Yes,
got that.
women
Thank you.
empowerment.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
What else we got? So is Kylie pretty?
Kylie Jenner? What are you talking about?
Kylie Jenner didn't give herself enough time to develop into her grown woman body. So we saw her go from a preteen to grown woman all through surgery. So I feel like we didn't get a chance to see what she would have looked like naturally if she would have let herself just develop to at least like 25. Like
because there is an awkward stage that we all go through. There's an awkward years, and Asha wants to clear up the lipstick.
You want to clean up the lipstick on the pig comment?
The
we're not
lipstick.
clearing it up.
She said the lipstick on a pig was a reference to you can put all the makeup in the world, but you're still gonna look like how you look. Too sensitive. Okay, all right.
And
all right.
I said, okay, you know what? Okay, all right.
Asha and Miss Clark, they on the same page. They rocking hard with each
man.
other with this.
Oh man.
I don't care about nothing.
And I know everybody is too sensitive, but like we just talked about, realistically, in
We
reality,
understand, Ash.
if the shade room put a picture of y'all up and said yay or nay, how are you gonna feel about the 40,000 people that are gonna say nay? Let's be real. And then
What's the
say
system?
your eyes cockeyed, and your lashes look like this. Like, come on. That's why, like.
Well, I will agree on this sense. When you put yourself in front of all those people, they're gonna dissect you. So
Asha changed her profile picture. She said natural beauty. She said, "You want me looking at pictures? Let me put my."
All right, wait a second. Wait.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat.
Break up the intensity. I'm trying to break up
starting this up here.
Coco said,
because it's like you can't. This whole natural beauty thing it gets so irritating because it just fits with the whole. I was just on you about talking about women in wigs and this, that, and the third and wooty woo. Like, so I can't not come at a woman the same way for making the same type of statement. Like, everybody is beautiful in their own way, in their own manner, but I feel like if you have never been actually like dissected on social media by people, then you're just not gonna get it.
So keep going back. Go back to Asha. Go back to Boo's statement. Go back to because she brought this guy. The God. She ended with the God. The last one. The very last one. She don't care how she thinks anybody. I wouldn't care who thought I was. I wouldn't care who thought I was in. Because God made me. Yay. And you're right. God made, but God also made the pig. Remember the pig? God also,
the pig with the lipstick you put on.
Pig with the lipstick. God also.
Because Cardi B is far from attractive, and Sandra Bullock, her bone structure is off. Like Asha was breaking them down today and putting lipstick on the pig. Woo!
I'm not even exactly. Social media is the problem. Like everybody works throughout their life. I don't care how nobody thinks of me. I don't care how nobody thinks of me. But at the same time, we all have the story from elementary school, middle school, or high school of when they said this to me. And you still think about that moment when they said that, when they thought this, when they thought that. So I hate stop acting like we don't care.
Let me ask you this. With social media and you coming up in your age, was that a big influence to see the makeup, to see the girls, the Dreas, the Ruby Roses, like seeing these people done it? Was that like, oh, I need to look like that? Or was it more like, did that influence you at all?
See, I grew up in YouTube tutorial era. So before we got to this whole being a baddie on social media, like I was more on the YouTube scale. I wasn't even allowed to have social media until like high school. So I was a little late on the spectrum here. But YouTube tutorials, makeup tutorials, how to do your makeup, what you're gonna pack for your first day of school. That was my more era growing up, and then it started to go into more this baddie BBL when I was like a sophomore, like 2020 is when like that real change started going. I personally like never thought too deep into it, honestly. Like I never thought like, oh, I want to look like this person. I more so was like a personality thing. I'm obsessed with like reality television. I want to like be like this person, as in being on the TV, how they show their opinions and their personalities and whatnot. As a professional cosmetology educator, okay, they teach you you shouldn't be judging like that. You shouldn't be. That's crazy. If I was somebody who needed my hair, makeup, or face done, and I found out that you was calling women pigs, you lost my business.
Well, she explained the pig comment. She explained the pig comment.
It is but she said it.
She don't like your bone structure either, Monty. Your bone structure. She said your bone.
Monty, I've never had. Nikki said, Monty, I've never had those comments. Sorry, you never had the comment. They never broke you down, Nikki. You never broke it down. What the? I didn't even try to pronounce the word random. Did you see how I skipped over the word random? I ain't even try. That's my boo. I ain't even try to pronounce the word.
It's something official, right?
She did not call her a pig. She used the terminology. It was a reference. It was a metaphor. She wasn't calling her a pig, Shelly. She wasn't.
Pigs in a blanket, and I don't know if you're talking about food or
if
makeup.
I came home from school and told Michael Sean this girl made this analogy about a pig to me, he'd be like, "So what?"
That's all he would hear is pig. They called you fat. They called you a pig. They said you sloppy.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
he's not gonna hear analogies.
As usual, Monty always gets something stirred up. So far, every week and every guest, it's all. That is with the viewers.
I played every song. And I couldn't break it up. I played every song.
No. I waved the white flag. You know what? I surrender to the anti-feminism in the chat.
You be thinking I'm bad. See, I'm harmless. I play a little body cover.
I was trying every peacemaking song to get it up. I might as well go straight to the gangster song. Let's get straight to the gangster. I should have went to this.
Motherfucking fans hate your bitches.
Oh God.
All right, this has been great. Monty, every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Here's the thing.
Monty, we appreciate you.
Comprehension. Yeah, I'm going to go use that term outside, and I'll see how somebody feels about it.
Here's the thing with Monty. We will see you next Wednesday. This is hilarious. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. All right, babe. All right, Monty, I'll talk to you. Love you. Bye-bye. All right.
Let me break your photo there. I said, oh, Miss Clark, you want something too, Miss Clark? Let me get you. Somebody pull Miss Clark picture up. We're gonna be talking about bone structures. Who next? Nikki, you want something too? Nikki, like, look, I know I was just trying to smash your dad when we were younger. That's all. Because I couldn't get Smokey. Because you try to get Smokey Robinson. So
Get Smokey Robinson.
One of these light-skinned curly hair niggas is gonna give me something, right? All right, I'm sorry. That got a little intense.
That is
I should break it out her credits and her credentials. And,
man. Oh, Dan, that is where women's support is at in here, calling other girls swine. She didn't call.
You put lipstick on the pig and Cardi B still ugly. What? I don't even.
Oh man, y'all done made me laugh today.
It's the age difference.
Oh man.
She called cops. Said, "Here, Coco. He caught it straight. Yeah, let's stick to the pigs with the cops, please." She did. Coke did.
She did.
And he brought it back. Coke brought it back. I heard her say it too. She did.
She said, "Let's give your pigs to the cops."
So she, he was, man, what I do? Like,
I was just sitting here.
I was minding my business.
I didn't even say nothing about the gray. I didn't say nothing about the gray sweatpants or nothing.
The whole show. I ain't saying that. I mean, I'm catching strays.
Yo, Coco restrain. He did a whole. He was restraining himself. I ain't saying nothing. No, they get into this. I'm gonna keep him. No, let's keep that pig. The cops. Hey, hey.
I'm getting dressed down. What are we doing? What are you doing?
Oh, goodness gracious! Yeah.
Right, where was I at? All right, now I have to go.
Get all the comments.
Stupid.
Now I have to go to work.
Oh my God. That's Monty. Monty came in hot. She came in today. Every week she pissing somebody off. We gotta keep a track of this. I don't think it's been a show yet that she ain't got into something. I'm seeing a trend, Mike. I'm catching on. Like, first time I was like, maybe not. And it was just real. Second time, I was like, oh, okay, well, she's a
hey.
But now it's 3 in a row. So
y'all see what it is? That's why y'all be getting pissed at me. Exactly. I heard that stray bullet too. No, the stray bullet was like, it wasn't even a stray. It was almost like a direct stray. It was like the most direct stray. Let's keep that to the cops. Pop, pop, pop. I said I was ugly until I put these sweats on earlier, but y'all missed it. Oh, we didn't even see that. It got. I was trying to referee. It was the glasses. It was the glasses.
She came in Hollywood.
She came in Hollywood. She said, "Who want what? Who want what?" I love it.
Wow. I don't know, where do we go from there?
Nowhere. We got 8 minutes. We could just.
Oh, I got this clip. I'm gonna play this clip. I know. We know it's fake. That's why I'm gonna start off by saying it. But if we're gonna act like it's real. How would you feel if you're in a relationship with someone, right, Mike? And the person's ex passed away and they keep the urn in your crib. Are you okay with them keeping their ashes?
Back to me now. Give that back to
Oh, what happened? Oh, hold on, let me go. I gotta go back from the top. I want to know, are you okay with them keeping that? All right. How did that cut off? I had my setup. I felt like you earlier. All right, here we go. Share this tab.
Oh, well, you tell me when you're ready.
All
right, there it is.
now. That is my ex-husband. Give it back to me right now. Give it back.
I told you. No, I told you not to bring the urn in the house. You can take it to your mother's house.
I don't care what you think. I have a special place. He is not in the way. It's a special place in the house for you. Won't even know that it's there. That is my ex-husband's ashes. That is my ex-husband's ashes. Give it back right now. Right now. That is not disrespect. If it's my ex-husband, I don't see anything wrong with it. Give it back now. Give it back. It is not disrespectful. So what does that mean? Yes, I'm married. Yes, we have vows, but we had vows as well. So that is my ex-husband. It's just his ashes. He's gone. Like, what is the problem? There's no problem. He's gone. Like, really? Really? What are you doing? Give it back. What are you doing? Give it back.
No.
Give it back now. Give what? I know you're not about. I know you're. Put that top back on.
Why are we gonna take it there?
Going with that. Give it back to me now.
So would you have a problem? You're married now. Your boo thing. Their ex moved on. Y'all don't have kids together, and she still won't hold on to the ashes in your crib. Like, is that
I would have absolutely no problem with a dead person's ashes in the house.
You have no problem with...
I would have if you think that I'm going to now get mad over somebody who is dead, y'all. I mean, she can't follow him anymore. She put it on the shelf. Who cares? Now it wouldn't be in my. But it's the ex-husband.
Keeping a picture, like you keeping something from your previous.
Why can't you keep a picture of a dead person?
And you're gonna put it up on your mantle, and like that's something you want to advertise or just have in my four walls? No,
that's the thing.
Crib, and you got it in storage. Cool. I don't even know if I'm cool with that, to be honest. But like, why do you give it to him?
Her ex-husband who's passed away?
Yeah, I would have an issue with that. I would.
What is the issue?
What is the symbolic nature? It's over.
I was married to him and he died.
Yeah, I will have an issue. I'm having all types of issues. If you want to have a future with me, that I'm uncomfortable moving forward. So it's up to you.
He's dead.
Okay.
He's not here.
So why would I want that around me?
Because that's the memories of a person that she had no beef with that she was married to.
But why would I, as the new husband, want that around me and my house?
Why would you? Why would
you was
a
gonna
dead
take this
person
stance.
be in? Dog, we got to get over these egos. We got to get over this insecurity and these egos.
Be on display.
If they were married, okay, since we're gonna speculate, if they were married, and while they were married, he passed away. Why can't she have a picture of the man that she was married to if he passed away?
In a secluded place, but why you gotta have it anyways? LaShawn is saying this. Why do you need it anyway? Why?
Because the person loved the person. And it was a traumatic situation when you lose somebody you love. They didn't break up. He died.
So what's the difference in having it if you want to keep it at your mom's house? Keep it at your dad's house.
Because that's not their husband or wife. That's my ex-husband.
If I don't want it here, so you're going to jeopardize what we have moving forward.
If that jeopardizes, then get out.
You're bugging. You're not going to take that stance over earn. You're not.
Dog,
you lose your love.
I don't give a fuck. I lost my love when a person died, and I got over it. Y'all better stop. Y'all, let me tell you what y'all better start doing. Y'all better stop thinking that you're the only love in this world that somebody's ever gonna have. Y'all better get out your egos and think that you're the only love. That person, let me tell you something. Y'all are wilding with this.
I wouldn't be cool. Even Miss Clark, aka
and you be going too, Miss Clark. You think Monty pissed you off? You'll be going too.
Let that urn give you that same loving that you needed tonight.
Find somebody else who's an adult. I'm glad to find out that I was dealing with a juvenile, that I was dealing with an 8th grader who can't deal with the fact that I was in love with somebody who passed away. And this is what I keep of them. This is all I have of them. I love you. This person was here first. That was the reality. We didn't get a divorce. He died.
So you're going to keep the urn forever? Like how long? Like
it's
already been
forever.
Forever. 20 years later.
Why would I throw it away? What did that person do wrong? What did anybody do wrong except your jealousy and your insecurity?
So you keep something from all your long-term relationships? Like you
no,
keep
I wasn't, not if I wasn't in love with them. We're talking about somebody I was married to. If I got a divorce, obviously I didn't want to be around them. But if the person died while we were married, why would I be that cold-hearted?
Your new wife says, I got an issue with Stacy's photo. And you like, no, I need this up in my.
Me and Stacy broke up, so they wouldn't be a photo. We broke up. If Stacy passed away, suck it up or leave. Like y'all, some cold-hearted, selfish people, boy. Like I don't understand. If somebody passed away, they didn't end on bad terms. It tragically happened. Why would I tell a woman that this man's ashes have to go? Because they make me feel uncomfortable. But I know that you two were in love and he died during it.
He said, I'm your husband. We're married. I don't want this man's urn and ashes in my house. And you saying, no, I don't care. I'm keeping it there. That's a problem. You're not respecting my wishes.
Arguing over. First of all, this whole
don't I have the right to have my feelings too, though?
You can have, but just because your feelings are feelings can lie all the time. Feelings can be selfish. Feelings can be insecure. Feelings can be controlling. Feelings can be manipulative. I think a widower is different than having the ashes of an ex that died after the breakup. That's a whole different story. I'm saying if this man died while they were married, why would I now want to put her through more trauma and saying, you got to get rid of the ashes?
He ain't say you got to get it, just ain't going to be here. Ain't going to be in my four walls, in my domain. We established in our new marriage and our journey. I don't want to always have to look at an urn of your ex every time I come out of my bedroom or coming down the steps. Like that's too much for me to deal with, and I don't want to deal with, and I shouldn't have to deal with it.
Because you're not grown enough to deal with it.
Now we at a crossroad.
Then you gotta go. Then you gotta go. Because you can't, your emotions always take over everything. That's what I'm saying to the person. Your emotions, you think when you feel something that you're gonna use those emotions against me simply because you feel it. You feel it. Sorry, we didn't end on bad terms. That person passed away. Haven't turned on death. It's crazy.
Wow. Again, it depends on when he died. So Ms. Clark saying if they died before or after, like after you move on and then you die, don't as the ex, she's not taking the ashes. But if he died prior to you in your new boo thing, She's keeping it.
The fact that y'all literally have emotional connections with somebody that is no longer here is insane.
There you go. So why do you have emotional connection to your ex that's no longer here?
Because
Move
I
on.
actually had a connection.
But
You
it's
didn't
over.
even
It's
have
gone.
It's not.
She's gone.
This is the memory of the person that was here. They're no
Have your
longer
memories set
here.
up somewhere else, but not in your new situation. It's over.
The
They're
fact of the
gone.
matter is that you'd
never hug that person again. Unfortunately, they're gone. You
Yeah,
have
say
a
it
new
again.
husband that you love, your new wife that you're laid up with, you're pillow talking with, and now she's consistently have this reminder for you that, well, yeah, he was so special to me that I'm not moving on from him. He's always going to be
Y'all
here.
gonna get an attitude. Y'all simple people will get an attitude. They don't have to be ashes. It could be the person's birthday, and you'll get an attitude because you know the person's thinking about the person who died.
Well, Jada did that, right? Wasn't she still celebrating Tupac's birthday years
They
later?
weren't married. They weren't married. They
that's
were
still
just
good.
friends.
But that's still it's a level of respect to your current situation that we have to be mindful
Y'all
of.
be switching this level. Y'all be picking this word respect for insecurity. Y'all want respect because y'all can't handle somebody.
Sean.
I did have someone who got mad at me for having a picture of my dead ex.
Did you have it up, or was it like in a photo album with other photos, like in the corner in the garage somewhere in the storage, or do you got it up on your mantle? Like there's a difference of knowing about that photo.
My God,
I don't want it in my house.
This is the real problem. It's not about the ashes. It's about you're mad. Y'all are mad because somebody has awareness that they had feelings for somebody else. They love somebody else, and you can't deal with that. That's why you might as well leave.
To Ray popping. What up, to Ray? What'd he say? Nah,
Yeah,
nigga.
nah, they dead. Life is for living. Life is for living.
Move on. So
But
to Ray is
the
saying that
attitude
earn ain't
isn't-
stand. That
that-
earn ain't stand.
But that attitude, the reason y'all got beef really is something that y'all can't control. Those ashes remind you that that person still thinks about that person. You can't change that. Whether the ashes are there or not, you can't change that. So that's the difference, Mike. We don't know when he passed. They passed away. They were married, I guess, and the husband passed away. Cause what the fuck on?
Thank you, too.
And y'all,
Thank you, too, Ray.
Thank you, to Ray. Y'all both insecure. And he put the laugh emoji afterwards. I couldn't care less. But at the same time, it's easy to say while it's not happening. People, the man, they didn't get divorced. He died during the marriage. She keeps the ashes. Can you imagine what else you're gonna have an attitude with? If you could read her mind, you'd already break up because he lives rent free in her mind. You're not gonna forget somebody who you love y'all didn't break up. Y'all didn't break up. Y'all didn't get a divorce. He died. Sir, you wouldn't have my ashes in your house with a new bitch? I'll let that sit there.
What?
No, let it sit there. No, let it sit there.
There's nothing to sit there for.
Sir, you wouldn't have my ashes in your house if, God forbid, Lady Q passed away and you married. No, let's go. This whole thing is a fake, so it's all hypothetical.
No, to be honest, I don't even like thinking like that, though. I don't even like thinking like that. But I can't see me in a current marriage with the urns of an ex advertising.
okay.
I think the new relationship that I'm in, because that's what I try to do unto others if I would like done to myself. I don't want the next man's ashes in my house.
Okay, well,
I
then you
can
just said-
understand how that would be a problem so I need to figure out a way that can make all parties happy and comfortable. I need to consider
Well,
that in a
Lady
relationship,
Q,
just
you
being
got
honest.
your answer. He would throw your ashes away.
I did not say nothing about throwing anything
just
away.
said- you
I
just
said
said
not
you would-
in my house. So
He would not
therefore,
have you in the house.
What the dude was suggesting was, you got your mama house, you got this, you got storage, you got a bunch of things you can do, but to have ashes as a consistent reminder of your past is gone. No,
There it is. There it
we
is.
focus on us moving forward.
A consistent reminder. And you did give the answer to the question. You would have Lady Q's ashes in storage.
I ain't say storage.
Oh, you would have it
maybe
at
at
her
her mama house. Maybe with another family member that we all know where it's at. I don't know. I don't know, but I know if I'm in a serious relationship and I'm married to someone else and it's a problem for them, I need to also consider that person's feelings. And I need to consider the living and what we're doing moving forward.
You both need to consider. This is what
I'm not going to lose something that could be special.
When we have these conversations, it's always this. You always say you need to consider somebody else's feelings, but it's always your feelings. So you're willing to lose the relationship of a living person because you can't let go of the remains of a dead person. It don't even got to be about the dead person. It has to be is that now I know your feelings are going to override other things. You believe that somebody's no longer here.
I'm gonna take a stance on this because it's gonna lead to something down the road.
Because I'm not getting rid of my ex-wife's ashes because you feel some type of way. I'm not.
We started this too late.
And on the flip side, I'm not making you get rid of the ashes. I have no problem with your ex-husband who died while you were married, ashes being in the house. That was an ex-husband. People get married and still have trinkets from people that they sleep with, right? In their houses, jewelry, clothing, pictures, and those people are potentially still alive. That's worse. Okay, that's now the Pandora's box is opened up because I would try, if I remember, not to keep stuff that an ex gave me. Unless it was really, really nice. Unless it's really
stupid.
She said ex-husband, if there's no one else to give the ashes to as his ex-wife, I would accept them. He should not have an issue. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have an issue. I can't tell people not to have an issue with this. I'm just telling Jay asked me what I would do. Joe, yeah, we need a I
want to finish these comments. I agree with both perspectives. Cypher said, you're thinking more into it. I'm not thinking more. I'm thinking how I would feel.
Yeah, because everything goes back to Jay Black.
She's not. Am I not? She care about me in my livelihood.
Your first thought is everything's about you, and the other person needs to make everything about you.
No, we having a conversation, and your response is going to dictate how we move forward. And if you're standing on it like, no, I don't give a damn how you feel, like the way you coming off, it's not going to work.
No, first of all,
you need to express and understand how I feel.
And I would say, first of all, pause, because this sounded real gay real quick.
Yeah, for a minute I felt like
pause real quick. But if a woman came up to me, we would have the conversation. I wouldn't start off like this. I'd be like, the person's not here. We'd have the same dialogue we had. And then if you were like, do you know? So what you're saying is you're willing to lose me. Whoa. Oh, you brought up lose you? Oh, so that's your go-to. When your emotions don't get fed the way you want them fed, your first go-to is you want to lose this relationship. Well, guess what? Now, since you want to play spades, I got the high spade. You can get on out now.
Go ahead, read, Kirsten.
But if she just wants them because of their bond, I see how he would give a side eye, but the way that guy was acting was too much. People, this is what you don't want to. This is the fact of the matter. You don't want to admit that person never stopped loving that person. That person died. And whether their ashes are there or not, whether their ashes are in that urn or not, you can't change that fact.
Thank you, Legs. She acknowledged Legs got her exes.
I have my husband's ashes, but I don't think displayed on my new man's mantle. It's your house. Well, that's fine. Shit.
Thanks for understanding, Legs.
I'm keeping my baby daddy's ashes because he still owes me money. You ain't shit, Nikki.
She be shaking it for the nigga with my money. You still what?
You ain't shit, Nikki. I wish we had time, because I know Terry would be hilarious about this. I wish we had time to send him the link.
Oh wait, I'm late with his comments too. Wait, there you go.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'm not insecure. I'm still alive. I moved on. Why would I keep anything but memories if I moved on? If I didn't want to move forward with a person, then yeah. But I'm not bringing the old relationship into this new one. Does he get? I don't know. That's why I would love to send him the link, so he can come up. You do know. And go to more you do know these people, he died in the marriage while they were married. So you can move on, and I'm talking to everybody. You can move on, but you're gonna have to realize the person never stopped loving that person. He died during the marriage. Men and women been with mad people, smashed mad people, got tattoos of people, got watches, jewelry from folk, and they worried about a memory of someone who passed away. It ain't that heavy. I will say what up to him every morning. What is the threat? Lisa, who have them now? So the new guy has a choice to accept or reject. If it happened after, would you bring the ashes home? I don't know if it happened after. I don't know.
Storage.
See, that's what I don't want to be. That's why I don't want to be cremated, because he's going to toss me in the messy garbage.
In the garage. No.
On the garage, in the messy garage. I got my BM's name tattoo covered before I got married to my wife. I damn sure ain't bringing the ash.
Respectable. Cover the tattoo up.
Correct.
You're no longer with that person.
All right.
Perfect. I sent the link, but I know we're too late.
I hate bringing this up because I don't wish this on anybody. Teray's been with his wife. Like, they're like comedy royalty.
Mm-hmm.
They're like comedy royalty. That's like the first couple. If something, God forbid, would have happened during their marriage and she passed away, I would find nothing wrong with him bringing his ashes to in his house and say she's gonna be here forever. Just like if I was with somebody and they were married for 5-6 years and he passed away during their marriage, I know that she loves this person. Why would I make a fuss out of somebody who's not here and be like, oh, that's disrespecting me, and you could lose the relationship? Except that take them, keep them. Nah.
That's Mike. I'm still late in his comments. Yeah, they said bring this back up.
You weren't so late on the comments. We could have had Teray on the show like 10 minutes ago.
I didn't even realize how behind because we ain't reading them all fast enough.
Lady Q said, "Sir, you would let her take his death benefits? Sir, you let her take his death benefits. If he didn't remarry, she gets his Social Security death benefits."
She's trying to say if you let the man reap the benefits of that, but I don't know. She's trying to go financially.
Hey, would you wear her dead ex brand new Porsche design he left behind?
Nobody wearing no ex's glasses or clothes. None of that.
How about the Ferrari? Would you make her get rid of his Ferrari?
You gotta trade that in. We could use that to buy something fresh and new, maybe. But no, I'm not.
You wouldn't drive his Ferrari?
No, I'm not driving another man's car. I'm not wearing another man's clothes. I'm not wearing no other glasses. No.
Well, you've bought pre-owned cars before.
Well, I'm not buying no exes. We all had a used car before, but no, I'm not. But no, and it probably was the single woman.
100 plan is not about the ashes. That's why we're saying this is not uncommon, because people have trinkets from people that they slept with right in their house right now while in a new relationship. Now, those are facts. That's fine. I don't need a visual reminder. I don't need a visual. Nigga, she's not coming.
Oh, talk about this way. But he also said, I don't think she necessarily need to keep his ashes. So he's being fair on it on both sides.
Well, God bless, because Jay Black ain't like that, Teray. Jay Black ain't like that. Jay Black ain't fair like that. Jay Black worries about his feelings, and he prioritizes his feelings, which you should. Then he wants his partner to prioritize his feelings also. His ashes is one thing, but them glasses.
Now, Teray ain't gonna keep the glasses, Coco. He said he'd take the glasses. Well, the classics, the classic Porsches.
Oh, the ashes. He all like this. He all the way up. I'll be damned. Some ashes gonna be up in here.
Not happening. But them glasses.
Them glasses.
She mine.
Oh God.
Oh man. All right, we're done.
We're done.
All right. Shout out to Amani. Well, here's the thing for getting it riled up. Shout out to everybody who works out and
with the Rambo lenses. Remember the Porsches? You can change out the lenses. Yes, I still got a pair, to be honest. With all of them.
I remember you wearing a pair.
I still got it. I got all the different color lenses, the yellows, the rainbows, the blues, every color you can think of. I still got them.
Let me marry somebody. Let me happen to marry somebody. Her ex-husband's first name started with the name M, had an M, and let him have some jewelry. Yeah, all right. Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you two for hanging out. That was dope.
All right, we going. What? Anything to promote? Well, if you're in New York City, Harlem, Comedy in Harlem. I'll be there Saturday. The pre-Mother's Day comedy brunch is going down. Shout out to my man Will Wright. Shout out to my man Freddie Ricks. And I think it's GL Douglas. She's a very funny girl, and I always mess up the first two letters of her name. But Miss Douglas is hilarious. We're gonna be there. Jonesy's getting on stage. It's gonna be popping. ComedyInHarlem.com. Get them tickets. ComedyInHarlem.com. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have the Financial Rebel. We'll be on here. Has everybody taken his stock advice that he gave last week? Did you put your $10 in? Did you put your $10 in?
We'll check to see if I got a positive from that. I'm gonna add more in tomorrow.
I already added
negative.
More, but let me see where we're at.
I need to see some growth before I put more money.
All right, we're down. My stocks were valued at $20. They're now valued at $19.83. So
it went down. I don't know.
It went down. Matter of fact, I'm about to put it in Monty's phone. Monty's about to get the cash unless she went to work already. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life, fight for your happiness, and never let anyone, anything, or any circumstance take it from you. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, Amani, Lady Q. You want them t-shirts, you want that merch, wokeupinspired.com. You want the free shipping, then add free ship 29 to Fearless, to Financial Rebel, to the entire crew. We are gone. Gone. Then.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.